Welcome back to Peacock TV Spoilers, your ultimate destination for all things Salem. Peacock TV Spoilers. We've been tracking this for weeks, and the confirmation is finally here. Elia Cantu has officially wrapped up Elia Cantu's incredible run as Jada Hunter. Can you believe it? Elia Cantu was quietly removed from the credits back in March. And now the actress has confirmed that Jada Hunter is leaving Salem. Jada Hunter first arrived in July 2022, carrying the heavy legacy of Dr. Marcus Hunter, a character we had not seen since 1992. Jada Hunter has been an absolute powerhouse, eventually becoming the police commissioner. Right now, Jada Hunter is stuck in the absolute worst position imaginable. Jada Hunter is being forced to arrest Jada Hunter's own best friend, Stephanie Johnson, because Stephanie Johnson pulled a loaded gun and fired at Joy Wesley. Let's be real for a second. Stephanie Johnson is completely unhinged right now, and Jada Hunter is the only person in Salem acting like a rational adult. Jada Hunter is laying down the law, but the stress is clearly taking a toll on Jada Hunter. However, there is a silver lining for Jada Hunter. Jada Hunter and Shawn Brady are finally heating up and moving towards a real, intimate romance. Shawn Brady has been through absolute hell over the last few years, and Shawn Brady deserves some peace. Because of the 9 to 10 month tape delay, Jada Hunter will still be on our screens until early 2027. I personally believe the writers are setting up a joint exit for Jada Hunter and Shawn Brady. It reminds me of the classic legacy storylines from decades ago when Bo Brady and Hope Brady would pack up and sail away from Salem to escape the endless drama. Perhaps Shawn Brady and Jada Hunter will ride off into the sunset together, far away from the toxic environment of the Salem Police Department. But that is just the tip of the iceberg. The casting shakeups are turning into an absolute bloodbath. When the cast returned from the holiday break in January, Carson Boatman, Raven Bowens, Leo Howard, and Ashley Puzimis all received pink slips. That means we are losing Johnny DiMera, Chanel Dupree DiMera, Tate Black, and Holly Jonas. That's crazy. Let us start with Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree DiMera. Chanel Dupree DiMera is currently fighting the most terrifying battle of Chanel Dupree DiMera's life with a high-risk pregnancy and aggressive breast cancer. Paulina Price is desperately begging E.J. DiMera to hand over Dr. Wilhelm Rolf's experimental Versavix serum to cure Chanel Dupree DiMera, completely unaware that the serum is failing. I will passionately defend Chanel Dupree DiMera until the end of time. Chanel Dupree DiMera is a bright light in Salem and does not deserve this relentless suffering. Meanwhile, E.J. DiMera is causing absolute corporate chaos at DiMera Enterprises, forcing Johnny DiMera to manage the fallout alongside Theo Carver. If you ask me, this is a huge mistake, because firing Carson Boatman and Raven Bowens right when Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree DiMera are anchoring such a massive storyline feels like a massive misstep. Predictive lore suggests two possible outcomes. Either Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree DiMera decide to take their baby and flee Salem to escape the toxic grip of E.J. DiMera, or we are heading for a devastating tragedy. If Chanel Dupree DiMera tragically passes away, Johnny DiMera will completely shatter. Johnny DiMera will likely take the baby and flee to Italy to live with Sami Brady. We all know Sami Brady would fiercely protect Johnny DiMera from E.J. DiMera's dark influence, just like Sami Brady did back in the day when Sami Brady fought Stefano DiMera for custody. Speaking of tragic exits, we have to talk about Tate Black and Holly Jonas. The drama surrounding Sophia Choi is destroying these teenagers. Amy Choi is currently plotting to sue Holly Jonas in civil court over the presumed suicide of Sophia Choi. Amy Choi is raging, demanding that Holly Jonas pay for cyberbullying Sophia Choi. To make matters worse, Holly Jonas has been caught with drugs and was last seen screaming at Tate Black to leave Holly Jonas alone. Holly Jonas then violently collapsed into Tate Black's arms at the Horton family cabin. I am so disappointed in Holly Jonas right now. Holly Jonas is repeating the exact same destructive, rebellious mistakes that Nicole Walker made back in the late 1990s. Nicole Walker used to push everyone away when Nicole Walker was hurting, and now Holly Jonas is doing the exact same thing to Tate Black. Fan theories are running wild about how Tate Black and Holly Jonas will exit. Since the body of Sophia Choi has not been found, Sophia Choi might still be alive and plotting a massive revenge scheme against Holly Jonas and Tate Black. To escape the wrath of Amy Choi and the Salem legal system, Holly Jonas and Tate Black might run away to Paris to live with Nicole Walker and Eric Brady. However, because Holly Jonas is pushing Tate Black away, they might break up entirely. Holly Jonas could flee to Paris alone, while Tate Black heads out west to live with Teresa Donovan. Either way, Salem is losing its next generation of legacy characters. Now, brace yourselves for the cruelest storyline currently airing. Nikki Crawford is officially exiting as Lexi Carver. Nikki Crawford only signed on for a short 6-month stint, which means Lexi Carver will be leaving our screens by September. We all knew Dr. Wilhelm Rolf's resurrection serum was too good to be true. Dr. Wilhelm Rolf has been watching his lab rats die from organ failure, and now Lexi Carver is experiencing terrifying neurological symptoms. Lexi Carver is stumbling and dizzy, realizing that Lexi Carver's return from the dead is only temporary. This reminds me of the twisted games Stefano DiMera used to play, resurrecting people just to torture their loved ones. Abe Carver and Paulina Price are going to be absolutely destroyed when Lexi Carver dies a second time. Bringing Lexi Carver back just to rip Lexi Carver away again is pure emotional torture for the viewers. Let us move on to the hot take section, because I have some strong feelings about the upcoming exit of Kristen DiMera. Stacy Haiduk is leaving Salem this summer, and the rumors say Kristen DiMera will be hunted down by E.J. DiMera. E.J. DiMera recently discovered that Kristen DiMera manipulated Sophia Choi into trying to eliminate Johnny DiMera. Now, E.J. DiMera is channeling pure Stefano DiMera energy, plotting a ruthless kidnapping to make the life of Kristen DiMera miserable. Here is my controversial opinion. I actually love Kristen DiMera, and I think E.J. DiMera is being a massive hypocrite. E.J. DiMera has done unforgivable things to his family for decades. But the second Kristen DiMera makes a move, E.J. DiMera acts like the moral authority. Please. Kristen DiMera is a phenomenal villain, and Stacy Haiduk plays Kristen DiMera to perfection. Thankfully, Stacy Haiduk has already moved over to The Young and the Restless to reprise the role of Patty Williams, where Stacy Haiduk can continue playing a glorious, unhinged villain. But wait, there is even more casting news. Al Calderon is exiting the role of Javi Hernandez because Al Calderon booked a primetime show, though sadly, that show was canceled. Jacob Martinez is stepping in to recast Javi Hernandez, just as things heat up with the new boyfriend of Javi Hernandez, Gus, arriving on June 30th. And speaking of returns, Peter Port is officially coming back this summer as the charming, devious Dimitri von Leuschner DiMera. Amazing. Dupree DiMera is already sending hateful, taunting text messages to Gwen Rizchek, mocking Gwen Rizchek about her money running out. Leo Stark is going to try and strike a shady deal with Dupree DiMera. Gwen Rizchek always thinks Gwen Rizchek is the smartest person in the room, but Dupree DiMera is going to outsmart Gwen Rizchek effortlessly. Finally, we have a massive mystery on our hands. Sophia Matson is joining the cast in early 2027. While the network claims Sophia Matson is playing a brand new character, Peacock TV Spoilers is not buying it for 1 second. Sophia Matson has the exact look of a legacy Devereaux. We firmly believe Sophia Matson is going to be revealed as Abigail DiMera, suffering from severe amnesia. Chad DiMera is currently enjoying a sweet romance with Belle Black, so dropping Abigail DiMera back into Salem would completely detonate the life of Chad DiMera. With all these massive exits and shocking returns, Salem will never be the same. Which departure are you most devastated about? Do you think Sophia Matson is actually Abigail DiMera returning from the grave? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below, and do not forget to subscribe to Peacock TV Spoilers so you never miss a single update.